Hi everybody, it's me again, and I have a large hardcover 6.5 by 9.5 journal to share with you today. Her name is Forgotten, and she's got 188 pages front and back. She's got two of my ephemera folders, no, three ephemera folders that's loaded with ephemera. And why she's called Forgotten is that this is a heap of little items that was swept up and put in the corner as this merchant store has been abandoned, gone out of business and abandoned, and all of this was just swept up and left in a corner, and it has gotten this beautiful patina, rust patina on the items. And I named off the items for my YouTube write-up, but what it is it's got some buttons, it's got some little toy metal arrows, and it's got some gears, it's got some Scrabble pieces, forgotten broken Scrabble pieces, it's got some hearts, it's got a little tin butterfly here. And this is the back of a playing card that is a rose. It's got some Roman numerals, numbers here. And it's got some forgotten lace, a strip of lace. And it actually has chicken wire coming down, straight down like this. And it's just forgotten items, precious items that have been lost for over a period of time, and then and it's all been layered with the paste, different layers of different kinds of paste. You have the green and a rose color, and a beige, black, and then you have the rust paste, just barely touching a few things. And then you have the spine, which has been also done with all of the different layers of the paste. And then on the back you have the art, what art is poem right here in script. And then you have another little mixed media section right here. The four corners have been covered with the metal covers, but they've also been privy to the 4 layers of different colors of paste. And so whenever she's a nice good size journal. And here you have all of the sewing threads from the top, and here's the top, and then here is the bottom. And then you've got a lot of sewing on the edges of the paper inside that you're going to see. Now the theme of the main paper is a very soft, subtle steampunk theme and colors. That's why this fit in perfectly with the colors here and all of the items that has been put in layers here on the top. And when you open her up, you're going to see that she has this beautiful coordinating paper here with all the colors that are in the front, triple sewed on. And then here is the first cover of the soft steampunk look, but here the spine has been covered in this muslin, coffee dyed muslin, and it's a hidden spine. As you saw, all of the stitching is inside, and it was done with the Irish waxed linen thread. So it's loaded with, this is heavy cardstock, and it's loaded with this, and this is my hand painted art paper. It's a heavy like cardstock, but it's art paper. And I use watercolor papers and a little bit of gold, a little bit of silver here and there. And I just painted them all this neutral color. It was a bright white, You have that. And then this is a 1950, I think, front cover of a piano lesson book, which happens to be mine when I was 4 years old. And I just started playing the piano. And this one is more of my hand painted. You can see some of the silver and the gold coming through here. And then you have the coffee stain tracing paper, which gives it a wonderful texture. Regular coffee stain paper. And then you have coffee stain ledger paper. You see all the writing spaces that is here. And that's what the ephemera folios gives you, is so much room to write, because I'm not taking up all the space with pockets. And this is some of the music paper that came out of that. This is the last bit that's in this journal of that Bach music folder pack here. And so I had a little piece there, and there's another one. And then this is a special linen paper that I painted on also. But you can see the difference of the texture. And another one of those that I did front and back. And you see the sewing on the edges. This is white stitching here. And I left all of the strings that can be cut if you don't like them. A lot of rounded edges. And so I think I've explained all of the different papers. Until I get to another one, I can just flip through. This is a cardstock. Oh no, I'm sorry. I did have that in another journal, sorry. This is the other side of that front cover of that piano lessons sheets. Beautiful paper. This is some green wrapping paper. I just love the feel of it, the color that I've been using for the fall, winter look. Now here's one of the ephemera folders, one of 3 that's coming up. It's made out of tea-stained folders, little folders that I have cut out. And here's your first pocket here with some hard cardstock there. And I just decoupaged a little bit of cutout there. It's sewn all the way around. And then inside, you have all of this ephemera that I have put in here, which is scraps of the paper, the steampunk paper that you might want to use to, it's all of the scraps. I just put every one of them that was left over in here, all different sizes, and some of them are torn already for you. That if you wanted to decoupage on some of these blank pages that are so heavy, you know, like my hand-painted papers, other card stocks, you can take all of this and start your decoupaging. You've got 3 pockets, 1, 2, 3 on a side. And you have all of this, which is, like I said, it's just the scraps or what was left over from this 12 by 12 book that I had purchased to do this journal in. I didn't have anything in my stash or anything on the digitals that would lend itself to this cover. So I just did, on Amazon, I bought this one. I was looking for a soft look, but that's what this first ephemera is covered with. The ephemera folder is covered with. And then you've got another 2 things back here. And this is that burlap and lace put together. Okay, to continue then. See, like this is real heavy, what I've painted on. Or maybe you want a decoupage on the back of this. There's just all kinds of options. This one would be a good one too. See, it's a very soft, to me, steampunk designs on this paper. I was so pleased to get it. It was quite expensive though, really, for what it is, for all that you got. You only got 12 sheets. And here is the back part of that piano lessons cover, which is another great place to decoupage. Some torn paper here. And here is your second ephemera folder. And this fabric has been backed by some photocopy of it was to use, it's got a real shiny black, so I couldn't really use it as pages or anything, so I use it to back my fabric pockets. Now this is all of some of the ephemera that came with, that I made out of the papers, like this little booklet. And the pockets were made out of Tim Holtz paper. And then I tried to pick some paper that left you some writing room on the back of the ephemera. Here's another little folder. So again, you've got 3 pockets on a side and 1 on the back, which is the fabric. Some notebook paper, some more of that music paper. Here's the other side of the piano book cover. I thought the colors just went great with all of this going on. I wish that you had it in your hands where you could see all of that, all of those goodies. This would be a great gift for a birthday, for Christmas. Here's the front page of that 1954 book, music book. Still in great shape, look at it. And your third ephemera folder right here. The coffee stain, I think, tea stain, I'm sorry, came out real nice. All of the edges have been rounded and everything's been distressed. And you've got a lot of ephemera in here. And here's that real hard slick on this side, which would be great for decoupaging the black, or you can write on this side. that I put in there for you to use. And then you just have some regular writing ephemera here and here and there. I mean, there's plenty in here for you to use. And again, this is Tim Holtz. And then you've got another fabric pocket here on the back. And here is the back. It's got the same pattern on the front that's been sewn on 3 times. And then here is the back of the journal. It is a full journal. Let me give you a better look. And then there's that. So it takes a lot of time to create one of these, but it's like I used to do on canvases. So I've done them on big canvases and little canvases. It's, you know, with different themes, but this one has a lot to fulfill the story that I had in my mind, forgotten items. And then I just expanded on that with the closing of an abandoned store or something like that. But it just, you know, it's a lot of stuff that you have to take care of on here, get it on there, and maneuver it around where it really has a flow to it. This in my write-up, I call this my little black styrofoam marbles. It's like a little river bed coming down through here, and then everything just seems to flow, I think. And then the chicken wire is totally covered where it doesn't hurt you or anything, but it just gives a lot of support to everything that I have added, the layers that I have added on this front. And then I've added underneath what is loose on the very top layer. So I hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, this is Forgotten, and she will be up on my Etsy site pretty soon, right after it goes up on YouTube. And hope that you enjoy it. Please write me some comments. And oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. So please stay to the end, right? This is the point. I'm going to be giving away 2 of my Traveler's Journals for all my subscribers November the 30th. But you need to subscribe to my channel, and then you'll be in the pool for the drawing on November the 30th. And I'm trying to get it up on YouTube, the 2 that I'll be giving away. They were on Etsy, and then I pulled them off because I don't want anything to happen to them, because these are the 2 that I want to give away. So subscribe today and be there, and tell your friends or your relatives, and help me build up my subscription. And the more that goes into this pot for this drawing, the better that it will be. So thank you so much. Bye-bye.